became a nut. 2 shots to the head, still don't give a what. Chillin' ride up in a white truck with that thing tucked.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to one half of the Dynamic Duel Thoughts from Your Boy podcast. I'm your host, This. I got a crazy question because, I've been seeing a lot of big stream people talking about this. So, just because Brittany Renner, now bear in mind you, she's not a bad looking woman. But just because she has 35 bodies, and I'm sure there's some women out here that got more. Some got less, but that's not the point. Everybody got a pass. Everybody got a pass. So, knowing that she's a good-looking woman, even though she says she got a yeast infection because she had sex with 3 dudes back to back to back, or 6 dudes in 3 days, something like that, some crazy number, some crazy. That doesn't make her less of a person to be with. It just means she has some bad decisions. I mean, let's be honest. There's a lot of us people, period, who have had an STD. That doesn't negate their value. And maybe I'm looking at it wrong, but I'm sick of this high value conversation about, well, just because I make this kind of money, that means I should get a woman who doesn't have that many bodies. Everybody got a pass. Some packages come wrapped up pretty. Some packages come wrapped up not so pretty. But everybody has a pass. Good, bad, or indifferent. Everybody got one. So why should you worry about somebody else's when that doesn't negate if they're a good person or not? That doesn't negate if they're... What am I trying to say? Just because of whoever you were yesterday doesn't mean you can't be a good person tomorrow. Does that make sense to y'all? If it does, leave a like in the comment. If it doesn't, leave a comment in the comment. But my point being is this. I'm tired of everybody saying that just because a person got bodies, that takes away from them. And maybe it does. Don't get me wrong. Maybe it does in simple men's mind. But here's my thing. Why? Whoever she slept with before you has no bearing on you, except the collective souls that she's acquired. That's it. The acquired souls that she's acquired. I believe souls transfer. So maybe that's what matters. Maybe that's the conversation they should be having. That they don't want to have all these soul transfers. But that's not the conversation they're saying. The conversation they're saying is because the person has X amount of body count. And then, like I said, in her case, she's a very, very attractive woman. If you never listened to none of her rhetoric, if you never paid attention to none of what's going on with her, you would think, man, she's just a pretty woman who brags about having sex. So what? I know women who don't brag about it, who got more bodies than that. Is she wrong or is Brittany Renner wrong? I'm not saying she's right. Don't get me twisted. I'm not saying Brittany Renner is right. But I saw a video that said, I still know a bunch of men that sleep with her. She's fine. You're fine. The person that wrote the video saying, I still know a bunch of men that sleep with her. You're fine too. Men will sleep with you too. Like, most men like beautiful women. Whether they can obtain them or not, different story. But most men like beautiful women. Now, that is a fact. Some men like all women. Most men like beautiful women. I'll wait. You can fact check that. Until then, one half of the Dynamic Duel, Thoughts from Your Boy podcast. I'm your host, This. Peace.